All right. Since we're back into this hip hop thing,
All right, all right.
I want to know, man,
Okay,
some go-to artists and some go-to albums for you. Like,
okay,
this is like if,
okay.
if I'm on a road trip and I need something to keep me going for like an hour, or I'm at home and I'm just like, I'm feeling myself right now. Ain't nobody at the crib. I can really jam to this hard.
Okay.
What you getting into, dog?
All right, so I named three, so I'll just name three more, because those three definitely get a high level of rotation.
Sure.
And I'm gonna try to name three very different albums. So Outkast. This I can't believe I think my first time mentioned Outkast is my favorite group of all time.
Talk about it. Yeah.
And so and I'm sure you guys gonna get tired of me talking about Outkast after a while on this pod. But I'm gonna go with. It's hard to choose between the second and third album. But today I'll talk about ATLiens,
Ooh.
and I know you already opened the door. ATLiens is the sound I thought when I first got into it. And let me say this: like, it took me a little while to get an Outkast. Strangely, um, like I like Southern Playlist of Cadillac music. Definitely was something my cousins were playing, but it didn't resonate with me enough,
Mhm.
honestly, until later on in life. But ATLiens did, when I got into it, and I think because it was literally like a soundtrack of some of the stuff I was going through. And so ATLiens, of course the singles are ridiculous. So we can talk about Elevators, we can talk about the title track, and we can even talk about Jazzy Bell, which is super underrated. But songs like Millennium, sounds like Extraterrestrial, sounds like Wheels of Steel, super underrated. Wheels of Steel should have been a single. Like, I could have a whole hour discussion on Wheels of Steel, but that album, with the way it pretty much is. I felt like Southern Playalistic was like, let's get in the game.
Yeah.
Where young dudes is talk about getting girls and being players. That's fun. You know what I mean? But ATLiens is like, okay, now we don't suck you in. We're gonna take you out of this world for a while.
Mhm.
And so it's definitely an escapist album for me. It's an escapist album, but it also is very rooted in the way I live my life, the way I saw myself at that age, the way I even still see myself now. You see this journey of two individuals who come from the deep, deep South, and were fighting for the ability to independently think. And
Mm.
so, very risk taking album. Like, it's funny how everybody's an Outkast fan now. I lived in Georgia when Aquemini and ATLiens came out. People were not. There are a lot of people that were not happy at first. They're like, "Oh, I thought they were players. I thought they were pimps." I mean, they talk about this on the album themselves,
Yeah.
but it was very risk taking, and so I love to go to that album.